Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Vanessa. Ignore this because I know it's sticking out like a sore thumb. I'm not ready to cut the lace off this closure just yet, so I tucked it under to put it on for this video. But this video is just like a get cute with me while I talk about just some different things related to the hair industry and starting your own business. For this look, I used the BH Cosmetics ItsMyRayeRaye palette. Everything on my eyes is from this palette. I didn't tell like all of the products used while recording this video, but if you check the description box, everything should be down there below. If anyone is wondering, this wig is from my line Glamour Elite Boutique. I sewed this wig on a sewing machine using 3 bundles and a closure. I'll talk about that more towards the end of the video. I don't want this intro to be too long, so let's get right into it. Okay, so I filled in my eyebrows and I'm putting the P. Louise base on my entire eyelid now. This is in Rumor 2. I do have a list of everything that I wanted to talk about throughout this video, so I don't miss anything and get off topic or whatever. So the first thing that I want to talk about is vendors. How to find a vendor, things to be on the lookout for when you're looking for a vendor. So the first thing that you might ask is, okay, so I need a vendor. Where do I go to find a vendor? You can go to dhgate.com. You can also go to alibaba.com. And there are a lot of options on there, because it's like it's like AliExpress basically. So everyone is on there trying to sell their hair, and you can use those people as vendors, but it's a lot of options. So it's a lot of stuff to go through. And honestly, when you get on there, you really can't just look on their webpage and just tell like, oh, this is gonna be a good person, oh, this is gonna be a bad person. It's not that easy. Look at their response rating first, like see who's good at responding to messages, because you can message them actually on DHgate. You can message them on there and talk to them. The people that I talked to, I actually did message them through WhatsApp, which is how I've always communicated with the Chinese vendors that are overseas. I just download WhatsApp and pretty much you just text message them. Like they can video chat if they want to, that's available on there as well. They can voice call you on there also if you want to speak to someone that way. So a couple red flags to look out for would be when you actually find a vendor that you want to see, like, you know, if they would be good for your company and you speak to them on WhatsApp, ask them where do they get their hair from. If they tell you that their hair is like Brazilian, Malaysian, Peruvian, you don't want to go with them, because now everyone should know that Malaysian, Brazilian, Peruvian, that's not a thing when it comes to hair. I know years ago, back in the day, like everyone was like, oh, the Malaysian is better than the Brazilian, oh, the Peruvian is better, this is the top of the line, and they're literally all the same. They just mark different ones up just because you think the Malaysian is better than Brazilian. No. The biggest thing that I would say to be on the lookout for, be on the lookout for vendors who have changed their name. This particular vendor used to go by Dansin Hair, D-A-N-S-I-N. That used to be their name. They now go by the name Muffin Hair. And I actually found them because one of them like followed me on Instagram, because y'all know these hair pages, they follow everybody on Instagram, but some of them can be legit. So they followed me on Instagram, and then I ended up sending them a message because I saw their hair and you know the pictures looked pretty good. So I ended up talking to Katrina. She sent me pictures of the hair and gave me like their price list and all of that. So I asked her if I can get some samples of the hair. She said yes. She sent me an invoice on PayPal, and when she sent me the invoice, it said that it was coming from Dansin Hair. Now mind you, the entire time that I was talking to her, her company was Muffin Hair. So I was like, Dansin Hair, that's not who I was originally talking to. So I got on YouTube and I looked up Dansin Hair, and they had nothing but negative reviews. So I asked her, I said, your company used to be called Dansin Hair? And she was like, yes, we changed the name. And I was like, dancing hair does not have good reviews. I don't think I want to try your hair out knowing that you don't have good reviews for your product. So she was like, well, we've changed everything since then. We've improved the quality of our hair and you'll really like it. I think you should still try it out. Okay, I'll still try it. I'll take your word for it. I'll still try it out, but I don't know. So she sent me the hair, and the first kind of hair that I tried out, it actually was not bad at all. It was their kinky straight hair. But then I tried out their body wave and their loose curl, and both of them were terrible. Like, the hair shed so bad. And I was like, what is going on? So I told her, like, you know, your hair sheds. And she was like, which one? Another company that I was thinking about using, that's another vendor that's not good. Their name was Haye Hair, H-A-I-Y-I. I think they have always gone by the same name, but their hair as well, not good quality at all. I saw some videos on YouTube, and all of the videos were like, oh, I started my hair business with $500, and my first year I made $60,000 and stuff like that. And I think back in the day they may have worked, but now, because with $500 you can only buy so much. You have to sample your hair. You can't get very far with just $500. I'll tell you about the state of Texas. In the state of Texas, an LLC is $300. There's a monthly fee for doing your website unless you decide to pay for like the yearly thing, and the yearly thing is like a couple hundred too. But there's a monthly fee to run your website. If you want like a professional business email, like if you email me, it's gonna be like info@glamoureliteboutique.com, and just know that that email was not free. Some other things that you'll have to pay for, you'll need like your marketing materials. If you want bundle wraps, you'll have to get bundle wraps. I actually do not sell my hair with bundle wraps. I use hang tags that I just stick through the weft. You're gonna throw it away anyway. So when I have more money to invest back into my business, then I can get some bundle wraps. But right now, I don't need a bundle wrap because you're just gonna throw it away. So I can make the hang tags on Vistaprint.com. You gotta be economical when you're first starting out. So aside from like bundle wraps, you need whatever you're gonna mail your stuff in. You need your mailers. When you are building your website, please, for the love of God, be grammatically correct. When I was building my website, I looked at different people's websites just to see like how people had theirs set up, to see like what I wanted on mine and kind of how I wanted mine to flow. And I remember looking at one website in particular, and they pretty much copied another person's website. And aside from them pretty much like copying everything that they had on their website, they had all kinds of grammar errors. They were missing spaces. They needed periods. They needed to lowercase letters. They needed to capitalize letters. Like, it was just a lot. And that doesn't look good at all. I would look at that and be like, oh, they just threw this together. But that may, again, just be me. Just know that all of your friends are not going to be supportive of what you do. I've posted several times to my Facebook page and my Instagram page, just asking my friends if they can follow me on my social media. And they don't, and that's okay. You want organic followers. You want people who are genuinely interested in what you have to offer. So don't feel bad when you ask your friends if they can follow you, and they be like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna follow you, and they don't follow you. Don't be upset about it at all. Don't be upset when your friends don't share your posts. They truly don't care. And there's nothing you can do about it. Once you find your vendor, if they're a good vendor, you can ask them if they can send you pictures of your product. Like, hey, can you send me pictures of the hair? That way you'll have something to post on your website, but you will also have something to post on your social medias. So you can post pictures of your hair and kind of let people see like what products you'll be offering. Right now, we are in the wave where vendor lists are like a big deal. Like, everybody has a vendor list that they want to sell. And I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, but I'm not buying anybody's vendor list because there is no guarantee that the vendors on there are of quality. You don't know that someone really tested that hair out and actually knows that this hair is good. And then I don't want a list that everybody else has access to. Like, you don't want your vendor to get so bogged down being everybody's vendor that now they're producing hair that's not of good quality because they're trying to meet everybody's orders. So your vendor is now overworked because they're trying to keep up with what everybody else is trying to buy. And they're doing that now because everyone has their name from a vendor list that you purchased off Instagram or Facebook. Know that you are going to have to spend some money. You are going to have to invest money into your business. Like, you're gonna have to pay to test this hair from these vendors, and it's not gonna be free. It's not gonna be cheap either, especially if you have a vendor that you thought was good and then come to find out they're not good. Now you wasted money trying out their hair. Now you gotta try somebody else's hair. What I did was, I have a 9-to-5 job. I work at a law firm. When I'm at work, I would research like stuff for my business. You need a notebook to like keep all of your ideas in, and you'll thank yourself for it, because you'll have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of stuff that you want to keep up with, different stuff that you want to look into. And if you don't have a notebook, you will not be organized at all. You'll have a lot of important things that you will want to write down. I did that so sloppy. When you do your website, you're going to have to purchase your domain name. So all I know is GoDaddy.com. That's like a one-time charge, but you only get your domain name for like a year. So it's not like I bought this domain for a lifetime. When you're coming up with your business name, make sure you get something that's like easy to remember. You don't want to have like a name that's so, I ain't gonna say ghetto, but like so off the wall that no one will remember whatever it is that your business name is. You will also want to know your vendors' holiday schedule. When do they go on holiday? Because when they go on holiday in China, they be on holiday, baby. Sometimes I like to snoop and ask a vendor just to see what they'll say. Like, are you the vendor for any of these other US hair companies? And sometimes they'll tell you no, or they'll be like, oh, we don't share customers' information, all that good stuff. I saw someone say they had like Freedom Couture's vendor, and I don't know how they knew that, but I guess unless they told you, but I don't know. Now, when you're starting your business, you are the face of your business. Like, don't think that you need to get like YouTubers and people to review your hair on social media just to get, you know, some exposure. You are the face of your company. So wear your hair, post pictures about it, like post on social media about it, and eventually, you know, people will shop with you. You'll eventually get a sale from it. Like, tell your family about it, but don't be like ashamed to tell anyone like, hey, I have my own hair boutique or my own hair store, whatever you want to call it. Like, don't be ashamed and afraid to tell people that you have a hair business. Marketing is going to be your biggest thing. Know who you're trying to sell to, and then keep that in mind when you're coming up with your prices. Me personally, I am not trying to attract cheap people, because you get some people that will ask you like, oh, your hair is very pretty. I want my hair to not tangle. I don't want it to shed. I want to be able to bleach it and dye it every color under the sun. And I want to be able to curl it and all of this, but I'm not trying to spend more than like $200 on some hair. And I feel like hair is an investment, because if hair is supposed to last you a year or two, why not invest in something of quality that's actually going to last you? When you start your business, you're not gonna want anybody trying to help you down on prices. Like, yeah, that's too high. Can you sell it to me for such and such? Can you give me a family discount? Can I pay what you paid? No. No, no, no. I feel like this video was a little bit kind of all over the place, but hopefully something stood out to you, and hopefully you were able to find something that gave you like a little insight on what to do when going into the hair business. I do plan on making more videos about different things that I've learned throughout the process of me starting my hair business. I'm gonna try this wig on for y'all, just because I don't want to end this video, you know, with my bun on my head. I didn't even put any lashes on. Hold on. I don't know how I forgot to put on lashes, but I just put on my lashes and my bottom mascara. I had to fill my moles in and go over them with a little powder. But now I'm gonna try this wig on, just so I don't end the video, you know, like looking crazy with just my bonnet on. So hold on. So here is my wig up close. I named this wig Tootsie. Don't ask me why, I really don't know. But she's made with 3 bundles of the Italian curly and a closure, which I have pre-plucked myself around the hairline. She was made on a sewing machine, so this is what the inside looks like. Obviously, I haven't cut the lace off just yet because I don't know, I'm not ready to wear her yet. But when I do, I will cut the lace off. But I think this hairline looks really good. You can wear her as a middle part like this, or you can shift her to the side. I like my side parts over here, so I can shift her over here. I just bleached the knots on this. I haven't put like any makeup or anything like that on it, but she looks really good. Let me see, can I fold this lace under and try and hide it a little bit. It's not the flattest with the lace tucked under, but this is how it looks just as this side part. This is the Italian curly that's on my website. 3 bundles and a closure. I do make wigs using the sewing machine. I also know how to sew wigs by hand. As you can see, like as you like run your fingers through the hair, it does expand and get a little bigger. When I wash this wig, I only use some Lotta Body and a little Bio Silk for shine on it, and that's really it. So I can just run my fingers through here and kind of get the slight crunchiness that the Lotta Body left in the hair. But she's cute, y'all. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. Hopefully you learned something. I definitely plan on posting more videos like this to come. Everything that I used on my face will be below in the description box if you want to check that out, because I'm really enjoying this lip. This whole look with this curly hair is really doing it for me. So if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button. I would be more than happy to have you join the family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Adios.